I'm just taking a look at the Pinnacle Sky Tower, and I can see an elevator going up there now. It was really cool. Definitely one of those pieces of architecture that I'm eager to see be completed. And Alicia is already in the chat. It's good to see you. Hope you're having a good one. I'm just at Lower Sherbourne, south of the Esplanade, and I'll be heading towards Cherry Beach again. I'm gonna try to get there before sundown, which isn't long from now. And forewarning, it will be windy again. And until I get my wind guard, which has been ordered by the way, there's not much I can do about it right now. But I'll just hope for the best. And Medano's in the chat. Hey Medano, good to see you. Let's see the GO train. Heading eastbound. Assuming the Lakeshore East. Toronto's Doo-Wop Music Guy. Hello, Kevin. Hope you're having a good day. It's getting pretty cold. I still don't have gloves on yet. And that might seem like a stupid thing, but I just feel like I have more accessibility without them. Hello, Harjot. Welcome. And I'm approaching Lakeshore East. Go ahead. I'm starting to think I'm walking slower. I'm usually the guy that whips past everyone else, but it's like 3 or 4 people in the last 20 minutes that just whipped past me. I don't know. I think I'm slowing down. All right. Here we are outside the Gardner Expressway. Let me see something else being built here. The nice lime green Mondale sky cranes there. And of course, towards CN Tower. So these lights just turn red, and they can take a while. Oh, we see another GO train heading back towards Union. Got 10 more seconds. It's pretty backed up. Bruce Hubbard, hello, welcome. Happy Friday to you. Hello, Akuna Ka. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Happy Friday to you. And we got this jackass just blocking the walkway. That's what jackasses do. All right. And I'm at Lakeshore Boulevard, of course. Not without another red light. And then I'll be swinging left towards the Portland bridges. I believe it's minus 2 degrees Celsius. And of course, I already feel the wind picking up the closer I get towards the lake, of course. Small street closed at Lakeshore Boulevard East. And we see a Porsche dealership ahead. And I definitely feel that wind picking up, no question. I'm just gonna go along the parking lot here, I guess. Or I could swing around and take sort of a detour, but I'm just gonna stick along here. See, the $1 coffees are still on. Oh, it's a small at McDonald's. Marie Palmer in the chat. Hello, Marie. Hope you're having a good one. Of course, the truck was parked right on the sidewalk. That's why it wasn't visible. That one's closer. Got some really nice looking Porsches. Porsche's the correct way, but most people say Porsche. Nice ones inside too with bows on them. Oh, that'd be a nice Christmas gift. I would take one for sure. Well, of course, I've been down pretty much this exact path with our friend of mine, Jason, a few months back. But, you know, it was a while ago, and I can't imagine there will be too many people there today, especially with it getting dark. When I went there in the summer, it was completely packed. You could barely find a place to sit down, but so we're gonna see what it's like now. Loud truck there. Very industrial around here, so we'll be seeing plenty of trucks like that ahead. Ooh. And we got a pretty interesting mural here. This is very colorful. I'm not sure what it represents or what it's about, but always eye-catching and cool to see. One of those old Crown Victorias. This was a car that was very popular with law enforcement. Yeah, I'm, you know, back to kind of limping again, Yoshi, thanks. It's kind of a tailbone thing, but, you know, it's not as bad as when I sprained my foot. So I'm making my way. I took a slide yesterday, for anyone that didn't know. If you want to check out my recent short, you'll see exactly why. Just kind of trying to walk around it, but, you know, I thought, you know, if I just kind of go to the side, I can avoid it, but nope. Anywhere near that was a death trap. So good to see you, Yoshi. All right. Oh man. Yeah, I'm holding my left hand to my pocket because it is definitely getting colder. Pan, good to see you. Hope you're having a good day, buddy. This is the path that shared with pretty much any motorized vehicle that can go one way. Of course, there's people walking, and there's joggers, people on e-bikes, just cyclists, or some guy with a plow. You never know. And the next set of lights is where I'll be making a right up towards the Portland Bridges. Lorraine McLean 53. It's very cold. Not the coldest, but you know, the snow is kind of melting. It's cold enough though. All right. And we got this big industrial abandoned building. You see all the broken windows at the top. It's been there for decades. And I think it's gonna get a lot quieter around here. Trying to hold it with the camera with my right hand, but I am dominantly left-handed, so it's a bit of an adjustment. And then I'll switch back. It's the price I pay for not wearing gloves. And it says right here, be prepared to stop. Haul trucks entering and exiting. And definitely will be. You see the bridges approaching here. And another GO train. Giant empty lot here. Okay, once I get off this trail, I don't have to think about bikes coming behind me. But I'm kind of like, I'm trying to stay to the right. I shouldn't be in anyone's way. Trojan Elk Explorer, hey, welcome. Walk here is a bit further than I remember it being from Lower Sherbourne. And my battery's, well, 70%. Definitely should have enough power to make it there. And then I'll pretty much just be ending it right there. So let's hope for the best with the wind that's about to be incoming. But beautiful view. That's exactly why I came here. Oh yeah, you already feel the wind picking up. My apologies in advance. Hey, Zach Dong in the chat. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a good day. Okay. And going into industrial land. You got like a brave guy that's jogging over there. He has more ambition than I do. And you'll see a few airplanes overhead, most likely heading to Billy Bishop Airport, the smaller ones. Upstate, in the house. Good to see you, Bob. Yes, I'm heading to your favorite place, audio-wise. Only in winter now. Plane looks like it's taking off as opposed to descending. Brad Palmer, good evening to you. Oh yeah, he's definitely landing. I don't know what I'm thinking. And yeah. That personally like prefers isolation over large crowds, definitely. So that's why it's probably one of my personal favorite areas in all of Toronto. Despite the wind and the lack of transportation, but it's not far enough where I would need it. I will be eventually in the near future, when I focus more on my data plan, upgrading my live streams to at least 45 frames per second. Looking for 60 though, so sorry if it's been a bit glitchy. The signal usually is pretty good, even towards the beaches, so. Yeah, this morning I was just not feeling it. I took like, I don't even know how many Advils. And then I slept a bit more and I decided to get out and do something, but I was watching some of your celebration video, and once again, congratulations, Yoshi, on hitting 700 plus. Great milestone, And the next Portland Bridge is approaching. Thanks, Bob. Okay. Still at 70%, not too bad. Starts to get into the danger zone when it's around 25. And there's Route 114. Queens Quay East. And of course it's taking the left at the lights here. Yes, it must be quite cold in North Bay. What's the temperature there? Brad? Armchair Traveler 131. Good to see you. Yeah, I know, right? Most people wouldn't be wanting to do this, but that's exactly why I want to go. It's interesting to see, and it's kind of isolated, you know? But I thought it'd be a little interesting to see the other side of it during winter as opposed to summer, so. Whoa, stepped in the puddle there. And the yacht club will be approaching soon. Oh my god, my phone, where is it? Oh, really, Kevin? Okay. I think I got a message from you in the chat, so I just haven't really been active on Instagram. I will get back to you about that. Yes, how cold is it in Belleville right now? I was always curious about temperatures in different areas, surrounding areas. Or further areas like Utica. I honestly don't know. Halifax. But that would be something that would be interesting to look up. I know a lot of architecture was designed in Halifax, so I do not know where these Portland bridges were designed either. Like, unless that's what you were referring to. It's funny how the first one was lit up, but the last two haven't been. Well, the other one down there is lit up, but yeah, this one isn't. I guess after you hit the lights here, there's not really much pedestrian traffic, so that would make sense. Maybe it's not really necessary. Yeah, Bruce, I don't want to think about that. We've lost a lot of great landmarks and treasured memories of places that we used to love to non-stop condos. So let's just enjoy them while we have them, I guess. Definitely it gets darker altogether around here, actually. Lights are dimmer. Yeah, that sounds like a pain. Let's see, like a snowblower or something. It's really bad on the back to shovel too, right? You gotta shovel while it's still fresh, otherwise it hardens and it becomes 10 times worse. A lot of sidewalks in the city, especially on my street, are not salted down at all. It's just like black ice everywhere. Real Beauty 416. Hey, welcome. distance, as well as this smaller one. It's kind of hard to see from here, but it goes over a small little creek. Never been on it. Yeah, unfortunately, they just are taking over bit by bit, these developers. And there's so much area to do construction with, right? So much open land space that is yet to be invaded. I always used to think this said Poison Street, but it's Polson Street. It does kind of look like poison from a distance. Or is that just me? Hello, Real Beauty 416. Hope you're having a good Friday evening. I'm having an interesting one. And you see another plane, most likely heading to Billy Bishop. We've got a drawbridge up ahead. Never actually seen it go up though. We've got a golf driving range here. And a huge sign. Can't see what of, but yes, I see the back. And that old Northway is picking up again. And it's starting to get a lot icier on the sidewalks here, so I gotta be careful. Hey, Mike Landry, welcome. And I wonder why traffic lights are here. I guess, you know, the bridge is drawing, obviously, but otherwise I don't see the point. Another verbose there in the distance with the lights on, but doesn't seem in operation. The other side of this bridge is where the yacht club will be. Trail there. You kind of see footsteps where people have gone down. Where to, I don't know. I guess you kind of go along the docks there, but I'm not even going to try to attempt that. Oh, okay, that makes sense, Medano. The size of one, and yeah. Never been to a drive-in movie, you know. Unfortunately, that was kind of before my time, but definitely sounds interesting. Wow, the wind is getting so strong. And it's definitely getting darker. any at all. But I see a few cars coming, so who really knows? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I was warning you in advance. It's gonna be as bad as it can get when it's near the lake. Yeah, Liberty Village area. It's kind of that is where I work. Yes. There's the yacht club here, but you don't really see much. Okay, now I do. Most of them are covered. The wind has died down a bit. Crossing over that bridge was brutal. And we've got a few more here. And that's about it. I'll be there in about 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes. Hoping the connection is still fairly decent. Still 30 frames per second here. Now he's got a few trailers. Not much else to see from this stretch. You got a cat rental store, not the animal, but the construction vehicles. Come and go though. Oh, it was great meeting you. You're a very nice person, and my autograph, I don't know if I'm really big enough to be giving out autographs. But you know, who knows, might run into you again. Thank you for supporting this channel. Anyone that does, of course. Appreciate you all. Screen for Life truck. Really catches your eye with that neon lime green. It's interesting seeing it get progressively darker. When I started going down through the Portland bridges, it was still a bit of sun, but pretty much nothing left now. You're just seeing the tail end of any light in the sky. Gotta love the tints of blue as well. It always does look different on camera than it does to the naked eye, though. Okay, Zach, I will try to check that out again. But I will most likely be at work if it's in the evening time, but I can try to tune in maybe on my break. Try to capture the rest of this here. So I'm not doing a good job though. There we go. But that was cool, Zach, to see all these musicians kind of jam together. I'm all for it, man. Yeah, I'll try to. And yeah, might see you around. Get that plane. I got the tail end of it. It almost looked like he was crashing for a second. Well, no, I was looking at my camera at least, but you know, I really don't think it was, so we don't have to worry. See a couple cars parked in the distance. I don't see one pedestrian yet though. And sort of this roundabout of lights here is pretty much the end of all you're going to see with light, and it just gets darker and darker. Yeah, absolutely, Alicia. Like I said, I've been looking to travel and be on a plane sometime soon. And this parking lot side is empty. I see a couple tail lights in the distance there. There's some people here. They're just in their cars doing, I'm not sure what. There used to be a fry truck here, of course. Long gone now. And here we are, Cherry Beach. Okay, I gotta get this horizon here. You see the pink rays from the sun. It's finally going down. I gotta capture that. Yep, not one person. I think I'm the only one crazy enough to come here on foot. Bob. Oh wow, it's insanely icy around here. It's like a hockey rink. I gotta walk very slowly here. This is just nothing but danger. But I'm gonna go around here. It'll be a perfect time and place to end this. Slowly as I can. And this is the view I came here for. That was kind of odd. You see someone like almost with a flashlight in the distance, and then just turned off. A little bit sus. But wow. But yes, Christmas is coming soon. Happy holidays. Feliz Navidad. Yeah, no accidents. We don't know what's going on with planes in the US right now. Well, I just love this. Not really much over there. There's one last plane. I know, Alicia. 13 days away, hard to believe. Comes by too fast, and you know, probably miss it when it's gone. Can I go up here? I can. And I'm now on the lifeguard post. And I'll just sit down here. All right. On that note, I want to thank everyone for tuning in today. Happy holidays. Christmas is near. Stay warm. Take care of yourselves. Walker lifeguarding, I wish. I do appreciate you all. It's so dark you can't even see me, but that's okay. I'm a ghost. Everyone have a great night. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. Walker out. Yeah, that's a much better view. Thank you, Trojan. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, everyone.